Great day, Math Lead learners. Welcome to Mathematics Lead channel, where we turn your math worry into mastery. I am Madal, and together, let us have fun while learning. Today, we're going to discuss illustrating the permutations of objects. Now, let us have our learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to identify and understand permutations of objects, demonstrate skills in arranging objects in order to perform permutations, and appreciate the significance and application of permutations in real-life scenarios. Before we proceed with our discussion for today, let's first have a motivational activity. Are you ready? That's good to hear. This activity is called Sort It Out. In this activity, you need to find how many different ways can a displayed object be arranged. Are you ready? That's good. Then let's start. The objects are A, B, and C. How many ways can it be arranged? That's right. It can be arranged in 6 possible ways. The arrangement is as follows: ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, and CBA. And that ends our short activity. Now let us proceed to activating knowledge. Our short activity shows permutation, and it is defined as the arrangement of things in a definite order or the ordered arrangement of distinguishable objects without allowing repetitions among the objects. In general, if n is a positive integer, then n factorial is the product of all integers less than or equal to n. In permutation, we need to take note that we define 0 factorial as 1. Let's have examples. Compute 5 factorial. To compute 5 factorial, we need to understand that it represents the product of all positive integers from 1 to 5. Based from that, what do you think is the answer? That is correct. 5 factorial is equals to 120. How about 3 factorial, 4 factorial? To compute this, we need to multiply 3 factorial to 4 factorial. 3 factorial is 6 and 4 factorial is 24. Therefore, 3 factorial 4 factorial is equals to 144. To find the number of permutations that can be made with n things taken r at the time, we use the formula permutation of n taken r is equals to n factorial over n minus r factorial, where r is less than n. Let's have examples. Compute permutation of 5 taken 5. It represents the number of permutations of 5 objects taken all 5 at a time. Using the formula, we will have 5 factorial over 5 minus 5 factorial. 5 minus 5 is 0, and 0 factorial is 1. Therefore, the answer is 120. Compute permutation of 8 taken 5. It represents the number of permutations of 8 objects taken 5 at a time. Using the formula, we will have 8 factorial over 8 minus 5 factorial. The 3 factorial in the denominator and numerator will be cancelled out because same non-zero factors in both the numerator and denominator can be cancelled out or simplified. Therefore, the permutation of 8 taken 5 is equals to 6,720. Did you get it? That's good. Now let's proceed to distinguishable permutations and circular permutations. Distinguishable permutations refers to the permutation of a set of objects where some of them are alike. The number of distinguishable permutations of n objects when p are alike, q are alike, r are alike, and so on is given by the formula p is equals to n factorial over p factorial, q factorial, r factorial. Let's have an example. Find the number of distinguishable permutations of the letters in the word Philippines. First, we need to count the letters of the word. How many letters are there? That's right, there's a total of 11 letters in the word Philippines. So n factorial is 11 factorial. Then the 3 P's, 3 I's, 1 L, 1 H, 1 E, 1 S, and 1 N can be permuted as 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, and 1 factorial respectively. If we apply it in the formula, we will have 11 factorial over 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial. If we simplify the numerator and the denominator, we will have 39,916,800 over 36. And if we lowest term it, we will have 1,108,800. Therefore, there are 1,108,800 number of distinguishable permutations in the word Philippines. Got it? That's nice. Now let's move on to circular permutation. It is the different possible arrangement of objects in a circle. The number of permutations P of n objects around a circle is given by P is equals to n minus 1 factorial. Example, in how many ways can 9 persons be seated around a circular table? Since this is a circular permutation of 9 things, then n is equals to 9. If we use the formula, we will have p is equals to 9 minus 1 factorial, p is equals to 8 factorial, and 8 factorial is equals to 40,320. Therefore, there is a total of 40,320 ways for the 9 persons to be seated in a circular table. At this point, we will develop your competencies. Pause the video and answer these questions in the chat box, and resume it later on for the answers. First, calculate 7 factorial over 3 factorial 2 factorial. Second, find the number of different ways that a family of 6 can be seated around a circular table with 6 chairs. Third, find the number of distinguishable permutations of the digits of the number 348,838. And here are the answers. That's all for today. I hope you learned a lot. Goodbye and see you in our next discussion.